Hey everyone, welcome back to Anxiety Art Adventures. I am attempting this paint by number. This is the Bookshop by Sung Kim. You guys can see that. And I am starting with number 1, which is going to be the white in the bookshop and wherever else we see it. So I've got my paint. I opened number 1, which is right here. Got my little paintbrush, and over here I've got a shot glass of water so that I can rinse out. Oh, you know what I didn't get? Hold on. Didn't get my paper towels. Hold on. Sorry if this is echoey. I'm in my kitchen. So it's going to be a little bit more echoey than in my office. So yeah, all right, now I've got paper towels. All right, how's everybody doing? I hope you're doing well. I hope you don't see my head and I'm gonna move, this is my reference sheet. I'm gonna move that. So we're gonna do everything that is around the bookshop right there. I wonder if I can move this down a little bit without messing you all up. Okay, so I wanted to try something a little different. So we're gonna try this paint by number. Hopefully I'll be able to do this. I've got the camera arm right next to me, so I apologize ahead of time if I bump it. I know, white is boring. You probably can't even see what I'm doing. But I love this image. This is such a cool image. It reminds me of like a bookshop in like a small, really small town. I would just sit in this bookshop forever. Back in the day, I would go to Barnes & Noble and I would get a book and I would sit in a corner and I would just read, you know, get a coffee, what have you, and just read. I'm debating whether or not to get my glasses for this. I might need my glasses because I can't see. My biggest concern with this is running out of paint, because you get these teeny tiny little tubes, but people have told me that I'm not gonna run out, that they provide you with plenty of paint. So how many of you have done paint by numbers? Let me know. I just needed to do something different. I feel like all I've been doing is diamond painting. I've almost finished Red Moon by Homer Conant for the Summer with the Masters event. I've almost finished that diamond painting. I think I've got like 2 more 5.5 by 5.5 parchment squares to go on that. Yeah, let me get my, hold on. Let me get my glasses. I think they're right here. They're not right here. Okay, hold on 1 second. Okay, now I've got my glasses. I might be able to see this a little bit more with my glasses. So how was everybody's July 4th? I had a great time. We went and visited my dad at his cottage for July 4th because it is his birthday. Hold on, my brush dried out a little bit. Gonna wipe that off. So we went down there for the day and had, excuse me, had my friend Sean stay here with Bella and with the cats. So that was really nice of him to do that for us. We just can't leave Bella very long by herself. Because, you know, she's old and she has to go outside and go to the bathroom. Like every, 3-4 hours. So yeah, this is challenging. This is hard to do and talk at the same time. But yeah, so I've almost finished my Summer with the Masters canvas, which I am excited about. It is such a pretty canvas. And after that, I think I'm going to start working on my Mandy Manzano Siamese teas, because I really need to start working on that, considering, I'm hosting Magical Mandy 2021 for the year. I haven't even started on it. That's pretty bad, isn't it? Yeah, pretty bad. So I figured I need to get going on that, because that's a really big canvas, so that's probably gonna take me quite a while. This is really hard. You do have to have a steady hand for this, especially in the little small areas. So yeah, I'm a little shaky because I haven't eaten. I normally don't eat, but really one meal a day. I eat dinner. During the day, I have like a little stack of Ritz crackers and a string cheese, so that I can take my vitamins. And then I have dinner. So, but of course, I drink lots of coffee throughout the day. Lots of coffee. I drink the Starbucks Veranda K-Cups. I get those delivered to me every month. So yeah. Wow, this is harder than I thought. I hope you can't see my head in the shot. Wow. So yeah, last week was really not a good week for me. I let all of my channel members know. They know what happened. I let them know behind the scenes. And I'm not going to get into all of it here, but basically it was one bad thing after another. The cats, and I dropped my iPad on my foot, and I thought I had broken my foot. We were going to go to the ER, but we didn't, because I'm deathly afraid of excuse me, of hospitals and all that stuff, especially with COVID. Even though I'm vaccinated, I'm still just really scared of it. What's gonna go on this week? I'm gonna go out to eat lunch with my mom on Friday. We're gonna go to a really cool little place. If anybody's familiar with Richmond, Virginia, I know Rachel is. U-Crops used to be the best grocery store we could have had here in Richmond. It was owned by a family. It was just really good, really good food. It was amazing. But anyway, so they didn't continue their grocery store chain anymore here in Richmond, and they were only in Richmond. They went out of business and sold to, I want to say they sold to Martin's initially. But anyway, they have what's called the U-Crops Market now, which is where you can go and eat lunch, and you can order their, all of their foods that we used to enjoy back in the day. You can order them and take them home. Like they have fabulous chicken salad, potato salad, macaroni salad, you know, that kind of thing. They have wonderful fried chicken. So yeah, Mom and I are gonna go to their market that they opened here in Richmond. So that'll be fun. And I'm kind of paranoid about it because I know I'm gonna see people that I know. I grew up here in Richmond, and I actually went to school with the owner's children of U-Crops. And it's kind of that area, it's like you see a lot of people you know, just in that area. And I'm not good with those situations because, you know, my social anxiety, and it's like, oh, I haven't seen you in over 20 years. How's it going? Like, what do you talk about? Seriously. Yeah. And I'm not on Facebook, so I don't really keep up with any of that stuff. I went over the line right there, but that's okay. No big deal, right? Yeah, so I know I'm gonna see people that I know. And it's like, it's not a bougie place, but it's like I would say it's like a preppy kind of place. Like all the preppy people. I know that's being judgmental, but you would just have to understand like where I went to school and the area and stuff, you know? So yeah. But anyway, no, I've just kind of been in a funk recently as far as YouTube, excuse me, and like just content. Like I said, I feel like I've been doing the same thing over and over. And I feel like it's boring. So I know if it's boring to me, it's got to be boring to you guys. I don't know. I do enjoy the small business fun finds that I do because it gives people a chance to see all of the awesome small businesses that are out there and, you know, what they have to offer. So I do enjoy that. And I do have some things to show you all. I just haven't done it yet. I have like 5 or 6 packages sitting in my spare room. I'm really excited to show you one pen that I got from Patriotic Team. It's a special pen. I haven't seen anybody else unbox it. I'm sure somebody has it. I just haven't seen them unbox it. So, very excited about that. I'm hoping you all can still see this. I know it's white, but you know me with my OCD, I'm gonna go in numeric order of the paints, and unfortunately number 1 was white. So yeah. But this is definitely something that's gonna take a little bit of time. As with pretty much any craft. I still need to try my cross stitch. I know a lot of people have asked me, have I started it? I have not. And there are a couple of reasons I haven't. One, I'm very intimidated by it. 2, I have to be able to sit down and like really be able to concentrate like I'm doing now. Without any distractions, and it's hard. I get so many distractions throughout the day between, you know, email, Instagram, text messages, you name it. You name it, it happens, which I don't mind. I always try to answer comments and emails, you know, relatively quickly. I made it a rule recently though where I don't answer any emails or text or anything like that after usually around 11 o'clock at night. Usually between 11 and 1 a.m. That's like my time where I turn off all my stuff and I just sit and diamond paint or color and just listen to my audiobook. Oh gosh, y'all, I am reading or listening to Riley Sager's new book, Survive the Night, that just came out this month. So good. I've only got about 30 minutes left of the book. It's fabulous. Fabulous. I love Riley Sager. He's an incredible artist. So if you're not familiar with him, definitely check out his books. But yeah, he has a new one that came out in July. And I saved my July credit on Audible so that I could get it. So the day it came out, I went ahead and downloaded it. And I've been kind of busy, so I haven't really had a lot of time to read. But I did last night. I sat down, diamond painted, and listened to the book. It's so good. This is really hard. I mean, it's fun, but it's definitely challenging. I probably should have chosen some easier paint by number kits to start with. But this is a fabulous company. I did a lot of research on this company, Masterpiece by Numbers. I was trying to find a company that had licensed artwork for paint by number. And the only other two that I knew of were Crafties and DIY Moon Shop. And I wanted some landscape, some realistic paintings. And this company really has a great selection of landscape. And it's from some artists I've never heard of, which is great. So I get educated on some new artists. Like this artist, Sung Kim. I had not heard of Sung Kim before. So this is a fabulous painting. I know, I'm being quiet. I'm sorry. It's like this takes a lot of concentration. It's nice that there's some areas in this that are larger. I hope you guys can still see what I'm doing. I hope. I've got my phone above me on a holder, so I can't see what you're seeing. I'm pretty sure I had lined it up so you could see, but the other problem with doing a paint by number, in my household at least, are the cats, because I have to have this somewhere where I can let it dry and they're not gonna mess with it. Yeah, well, if anybody has cats, you know, they get into everything. I'm really surprised they haven't come over here to me and been like, what are you doing? But usually around this time, it's around lunchtime, they are usually asleep. They usually sleep from about lunchtime until dinner time, and then they want to come in and see what I'm making for dinner and scream, say pay attention to me, you know how cats do. And I've got, underneath this, I've got my Fisker's mat just in case, but this canvas is so thick, there's no way the paint is gonna go through this. But I just wanted to make sure so it didn't get on my table. And here's a question. So is this where you just do one coat of paint, or do you go back over and do two? Because like I can still see the number 1 through this paint. And of course, this is white paint, so it's gonna be harder to cover up the numbers with white paint. The darker paint will be a lot easier. Yeah. But these are all, the ones that I ordered are 16 by 20 inches. So that's a pretty normal size to get something framed. So that's nice. So I could easily find a frame online in that size. It's just a matter of, I think I'd have to mount this because it's such a soft canvas. I'd have to mount this on like foam board or some kind of cork board. I guess like glue it down. Yeah, I feel like my brush is getting dry. Hold on. Rinsing. Yeah, shot glass works great for this. And especially if you use a glass one, then you can just, you know, rinse it out and throw it in the dishwasher. It won't stick. So like if you were to use plastic, it would stick. The paint, I feel like, would stick more. I don't know. All right, let's see. I'm gonna try to go back over. Oh wait, this is one. Yeah, this is hard to do on camera. I feel like this would be a good craft to do with like some music, or like I said, like an audiobook. And just kind of relax. My mom was like, I don't see how that can be relaxing to you. That's so stressful looking. She says the same thing about diamond painting. Like it just is for me. It helps anxiety. It helps, you know, just to wind down. And I don't know about you all, but whenever I'm working on, you know, diamond painting or something like this, like everything that I'm worried and stressed out about, it just kind of goes to the back of my head. And I just solely focus on what I'm doing. Does anyone else do that? I find it really helps. Okay, now I know. And I was reading the directions for this, and it said to try and do all of one paint color before you move on to another one, which I guess that makes sense. I don't know if I'll be able to do all of one today, but I figured I could at least do the sign. Try it out. Yeah, not much else going on. Well, other than Sean's birthday is tomorrow, and we were gonna do stuff, but we're supposed to get remnants of this hurricane on Thursday, which is his birthday. So I'm not sure what we're gonna do. Might just be he comes over and I make dinner, and you know, we go from there. All right, did I get? I'm looking. Oh, I think I have to get right here. This is hard. And I'm going over the line, but that's okay, right? No big deal. No big deal. Oh yeah, so you can still see the one here. Just go over that a little bit. I wonder how long it takes for this to dry. I would think it would be dry in like an hour or two, because it's acrylic paint, so I wouldn't think it would take too long. Just going over where I can see the one on a couple places. Yeah, like over here. And it doesn't have to be perfect. I mean, no craft has to be perfect. The important thing is that you're having fun with it, which I am right now. This is actually pretty cool to be doing something different. Pretty cool. Yeah, so you can still see the one right there. I probably should use a skinnier brush. I have 2 other brushes that they included that are a little bit smaller. It's been hot here too. Today is, I think, 96 degrees Fahrenheit. Yesterday was 95. Tomorrow is going to be cool because of the rain and, you know, hurricane stuff. But, and then after that, it goes right back up into the 90s. Okay, oh, I see a 1 right here. Yeah, I think I might have to just like let this dry and then maybe go back over it. But I'm worried I'm gonna run out of paint if I do that. Although I had someone comment when I unboxed these that they've done quite a few of these and never, excuse me, never run out of paint, which is fabulous. I was really paranoid about it because some of the reviews I read said that they ran out of paint. I was like, wow, that sucks. And I tried to get extra, they have extra paint kits that you can get. And I got an extra paint kit for the Joys of Spring, the ones with all the birds, but I was not able to get one for the other 2 canvases, unfortunately. All right, so that needs to be covered up a little bit more. Yeah, I've been really conservative and been putting it on very thin. This is cool. Something different. Okay, I know this is kind of boring, I'm sorry. But I wanted to at least show you what I was doing today. Figured I would give this a shot and see how it went. Can we still see a 1 anywhere? Oh, a little bit right there, hold on. The paint started to dry a bit. I don't think I should go over it a whole lot more because it seems to be drying quickly. Oh my gosh, my whole thing came off my paintbrush. Like the whole top part of the paintbrush came off. That's okay. I have other paintbrushes as well. But yeah, it seems, I don't want it to be too caked up. Like right here, it's a little caked up. There we go. Cool. And I might go over it again, you know. I'm looking for other, I know there are other 1s in this. Like that's a 1. Let's try to do that. I think that's a 1. Hold on. That's the one. They're like little white accents on the sign. So yeah. I got so much sun though when we went to visit my dad. I was so burned. Even though I put on 60 SPF sunscreen, but I got in the water and, you know, got on the jet ski and all that stuff. And it got me. Has anybody been sunburned in their hair, like in their scalp? Even with my hair pulled back, I got burned. Yeah, that was fun. But primarily, I only got burned on my face, my chest, and on the back of my neck. Probably because my dad and I were riding the jet ski. It's a 3-seater jet ski. But I think 3 people, I think that's, yeah, no, 2 people maybe, but I don't see 3 people getting on that unless it's 3 tiny people. I love jet skis. They're so much fun. So yeah, we went out, me and my dad went out on the jet ski. Went cruising around. They just got the jet ski a couple of months ago. They got a nice lift put in off their pier or their jetty. And they have a boat too. They have I think it's a 24-foot Grady White. And they keep that at the marina. And he didn't pull that out this time. He just decided to do just the jet ski for that day. For those of you that don't know, my dad is suffering from neuropathy, and it's gotten pretty bad. His balance has gotten very bad. So when he drives the boat, he stands up to drive the boat, and it's hard for him to keep his balance. So with the jet ski, with him sitting down, it's a lot, excuse me, it's a lot easier for him to maintain his balance. And he has a lot of fun. It was nice to see him having so much fun with all of us there, and you know, all that good stuff. So yeah, I have some pictures I'll show probably on my next WIP and Chat from us being down there. I posted one picture on Instagram, just a picture of the water from the balcony. So pretty down there. It's such a gorgeous area. And it's small. It's got like the small town feel. Gwen's Island is not very large. And a lot of people, they have vacation homes there or they retire and move there. And I'm trying to talk my dad into just retiring and moving there and selling his monstrosity house here in Richmond and just live down there. I think he would definitely benefit from that. And they travel a lot too, so I was like, really, what's the point of having 2 houses if y'all are just gonna be traveling? I mean, they travel at least probably 6 months out of the year. That's what they like to do. So Dad and I talked about our trip to Ireland. So they're looking to schedule that for 2022, which I'm a little nervous about. Just the whole flying aspect. I'm not a fan of flying. I do not like it. And with COVID, it makes me nervous, but we're all vaccinated, so, you know. Yeah. I just cannot get this one to get covered up. What is the dealio? There we go. well, it's not perfect, but you can see where I was thicker with some areas than others, but getting it done, getting it done. So yeah, I might just sit here and work on this for a little bit. I don't know. I really hope y'all can't see my head. I'm sorry if you can. So has anybody tried any new crafts recently? Anything different? Or what are you working on? Let me know what you're working on down in the comments below. That would be great. All right, I'm gonna finish this little spot and then wrap it up. But yeah, I'll definitely keep progress photos. I'll put progress photos on Instagram the more I work on this. Keep y'all posted. And also let me know how you feel about time-lapse videos. Something like this I feel would be more beneficial with a time-lapse video, just because it might not be as boring and you'll see progress a lot faster. But I know some people are adverse to time-lapse videos. So yeah, just let me know your thoughts down below. If you made it this far in the video, thank you so much for watching. I greatly appreciate it. Throw me a paintbrush emoji or a palette emoji down below so we can celebrate painting. Yeah, painting. All right, I'm gonna shut that. Hopefully that will really stay shut. That's the other thing, is I don't know how well these stay shut, but I'll rinse out my little, see, I just have a little shot glass. I rinse out my brush in. One thing I will say is never leave your paintbrush in the water. That will damage your brush. So always just rinse it and then wipe it with a paper towel. And then you're good to go. So, and again, this is The Bookshop, sorry for the glare, by Sung Kim. Love this image, love it. So anyway, thank you all so much for watching and sticking with me while I try working on something new for a little bit. I hope everybody has a fabulous rest of your week, and I will see you again very soon. Bye guys.